Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a what's in my hospital bag video for you guys. So I am currently 36 and a half week pregnant. So I have packed my hospital bag last weekend and I thought I would share that with you. I'm going to start by prefacing this as I am going to give birth in the province of Quebec in Canada. So therefore there are as many things that are provided by the hospital as there are in the US. So we have to bring everything. The hospital in which I'm giving birth doesn't really even have Kleenexes in the room. So I really need to bring basically everything for myself. There are only going to be like pillows and like blankets in the room, and I think that they are also going to have like blankets to wrap the baby in, but other than that I need to bring everything that I need for myself. Also the food while I'm there is going to be provided for myself, but that's really it as far as what the hospital does provide. I'm supposed to be staying in the hospital for 2 nights, and the plan is that my boyfriend will be sleeping at the hospital with me, but he might be coming back home during the day to get a little bit of extra sleep when I have visitors over that can help me out. Like if my parents are over, then he might like take a little break for an hour or two and just come back home. So if we are missing items, he might be coming back home, but since that's not 100% sure, I wanted to have like pretty much everything that we need for the whole 2-day stay at the hospital. And if we need extra items because I forgot them, then we can send my parents over, or my boyfriend can come back home and get the items. But the plan is to have pretty much everything with us. I will make sure to kind of update the description bar down below after I've given birth and before I upload this video, just so that you guys can know what I actually, if there are items that I forgot, or if there are items that I didn't use and wish I didn't bring with me to the hospital. I'm just gonna get started with what I'm bringing. There are a few items that are already packed in the car. Those items are the car seat cover, because I'm due in late November, so I need like a winter coat for the baby because we're living in Quebec and it gets freaking cold. I am also leaving in the car a plastic bag and a towel, just in case anything happens while we get from home to the hospital. I can just put those under me on my seat so nothing happens in the car. So these are the items that are already in the car. For the rest of the items, I will be bringing 3 small separate bags, one small carry-on, which is my larger bag that I'm bringing, in which I will have stuff for me, stuff for the baby, and a few things that I share with my boyfriend. Then he's going to have a small backpack for his stuff, and I'm going to have a small bag with the items that I need for the labor part. I also have like a list of extra items that I need to pack in last minute, but since right now I don't have a ton of clothes that are fitting, there are a few of my clothes I'm gonna wait last minute to put in the bag, just because I want to be able to still wear them for the rest of that time. But I've really specified down on my list what I need to add in, like when I start having contractions and stuff like that, so that I don't run around like a crazy chicken. So I'm gonna go through those 3 bags with you guys right now. With the labor bag, which is this bag right here, it's just a bag that I got from, I think it's from Nestle Baby. Yeah, it's from Nestle Baby, and it is like a free bag that I got with formula from Nestle. I registered for that online, and they sent that away for free, and I thought it would be just a perfect size to put everything for the laboring part. So this is like a pad that you can heat up. It has like this little cover on top of it, and what I like about it is I can remove the cover once I get back from the hospital and just throw that in the wash and be able to keep everything kind of sanitary. But that is if I'm in pain and I want like something warm, I can just pop that in the microwave. I can ask the nurse to put it in the microwave and have that warmed up for me. Then I brought a pair of slippers that are from a hotel that we went to a few years back. I'm bringing those just because if I want to walk down, like if I want to walk during the labor to like ease the pain or stuff like that, I will have those. And since they are like, I got them for free, I don't mind tossing them afterwards. Then I have a little bag with all of our media stuff. This is the bag that we bring on vacation with our media stuff. So I have like earbuds, I have the camera charger, I have an external battery, I have the charger for my phone, for my boyfriend's cell phone, and yeah, so that's pretty much all there is in there. And I also have my iPod, and I will need to add in like our cell phones and my boyfriend's iPod if he wants to listen to music while he is in the hospital. Then I have a little headband that I am bringing with me. I have some deodorant just in case I need to refresh while I am in the labor room. I also brought like these are little makeup remover towelettes to remove my makeup if I am wearing makeup that day, and also to refresh my face or cleanse a little bit with them. And along the same line, I brought a little bottle of, this is the it's First Aid Beauty Vitamin Hydrating Mist, just to refresh a little bit during that time. I brought 2 bottles of Gatorade if I want to like get a little extra hydration. I am also going to be bringing my water bottle and my boyfriend's water bottle, but since we use those on the daily, they're not packed as of right now. I also am bringing a straw, just a regular straw that I put in there. It's the only bag in which it would fit. But I've heard that sometimes if you are stuck in bed because of the epidural or something like that, you might want to have like a straw to drink out of because you're going to be like laying in bed and stuff like that. So I brought that. I brought some Kleenexes in case I need them. I have quite a few little like snacks in here, and for me or for my boyfriend, and I have some mints and some gum. So that is pretty much what is going to be in my labor bag. I think I have a few extras that need to go in the labor bag. I need to bring like from my purse, I'm gonna get out like my medical papers. I'm gonna get out like my wallet and this. Okay. And I'm also going to be bringing like this little book with me. This is a pregnancy diary, so I'm going to bring that along with the pen so that I can have like something to write notes in, and if I have a pretty long labor, then I can write while I am waiting for the baby to arrive. So those are going to be the extra items that are going to go in there. Okay, so this is going to be the next bag that I'm bringing with me. This is a small carry-on, and it's going to be my stuff, my baby stuff, and some of my boyfriend's stuff. So on top of it, I am putting a travel pillow because I know that the hospital pillows can be quite uncomfortable, and I wanted to have a pillow just in case. So I'm bringing that one because it's smaller and because then I can throw it in a wash. It's not one that we use every single day, so I don't mind it getting slightly dirty from the hospital. I'm gonna go through the 2 front pockets, and then I'm gonna go back to sitting down and showing you what's inside. So the top pocket, I'm not gonna open it, but it only has a little bit of change. So if we are hungry, we can go into the vending machines and we're gonna have change on hand. And the bottom part only carries extra sanitary pads. So I brought a lot of pads. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing any. Okay, and now I'm gonna go through what's into the main compartment of our stuff. I might not show you guys everything, but we'll see. Okay, so first off, I have 2 extra Gatorade bottles. I heard from people that they drank Gatorade, they were really thirsty during and after the labor, so I brought extra Gatorade bottles and extra snacks. This bag we're going to be bringing into the hospital with us, but not into the labor and delivery room. It's going to be in like the room in which we're staying. So for that reason, like I have a few extra items that I didn't need for the labor, but I need for afterwards. I have another extra pair of slippers, like the ones that I've shown previously, that are going to be for my boyfriend. Then I have a like small little blanket for myself if it's too cold in the hospital. I brought a robe. I am planning on wearing a robe for after. It's just a black basic one that I brought with me. Most of the clothes that I'm bringing for myself are black just because I want to be like conscious of anything that can happen while in the hospital. Then I have a bag in which I fitted all of our toiletries. I'm going to quickly go through that. I've got the medications that I'm taking on a regular, as well as some Tylenol. I brought some stool softener because so many people recommended that I bring that. I have some hand sanitizer. I've got some a little body butter to moisturize my skin with. I have our toothbrushes and toothpaste, obviously. I have some mouthwash as well. I've got some New Mama bottom spray by Earth Mama Angel Baby. I have a bar of soap, and then for like the cleansers and stuff like that, I brought shampoo and conditioner in foil packets and a Cetaphil little sample for my face. I brought a little container of my daytime moisturizer that I'm also going to use at nighttime, but I also brought a little sample of a Clinique like heavier duty moisturizer if I need it, just in case my skin gets super dry. Then for nipple products, I have a sample of lanolin and a sample of Bamboo's organic nipple cream. I have a small little brush. I have some hair gel for my boyfriend, some dry shampoo for myself, and then I have a tinted lip balm, and then I have a like spot, this is not a toiletry item, but since it could leak, it's in there. It's something to treat stains if anything happens on our clothes. Out of that bag, I will also be adding in my few items of makeups. I'm actually only going to be bringing 2 extra makeup items, and it'll be concealer and mascara. So if we have visitors over and I want to look a little bit more put together, I'm just going to put like concealer, mascara, and tinted lip balm, and that will be it. So that's all that I'm bringing. And I also have to add in here my chapstick. It's on the list of items that I need to add in, but these are all the extra toiletry items that'll go in the bag. Other items, I'm just going to grab stuff out and show you what I have. I have this 2 sets of like hair plugs and eye masks, just because we asked for a private room, but if we don't end up getting one, then maybe, like, I know that the nurses are coming in and out of the room all the time, and that might allow us to get a little bit of shut-eye, because I don't think that the lights are going to be closed at all while we're sleeping. So at least that might give us a little bit of comfort so we can get a little bit of sleep. For the baby, I brought a pack of water wipes, because they're supposed to be better for newborns than just regular wipes. I also brought a pack of newborn diapers, because as I mentioned, they are not, the hospital in which I'm giving birth doesn't like provide those. So I have a pack of Pampers. I am bringing 2 little swallowing receiving blankets. These are from Eden and Ice, and I brought 2 just in case we need them. They can be good to cover ourselves if we're cold, and it also can be used for the baby. And then I have 2 little cases in which I put stuff. So I have one case in which I have most of my clothes that I am bringing with myself. I'm bringing 2 sets of PJs that are like really dark colors, a navy and a black. One that has a top and one that has only a tank top with it. And I am also bringing like a yoga type outfits and granny panties for myself. I am also bringing like 2 pairs of fuzzy socks, but that's all that I'm bringing for myself. And for bras, I'm only bringing 2 nursing bras, and that will be it. For the baby's part, I'm bringing a little bit more for him. I'm bringing a little bit of stuff for him. So I am bringing burp cloths. These are Gerber's diaper inserts, so I'm going to use those as burp cloths. I am also bringing 2 little what do you call it? Washcloths, because sometimes the hospital nurses are a little bit fussy about using wipes, even if they're a little bit more natural. So sometimes they only allow for like washcloths and water, so I'll have those if that's the case. And then for clothes, I have this side of the packing cube that are for clothes. I have a swaddle, like a regular little swaddle me swaddle if we really are terrible with swaddling. I have a little bib, a little triangular bib. I have a 2 little hats. One is in a newborn size and one is in a 0-3, just based on like the size of his head. I'll have the 2 options. I have 2 pairs of little socks, and I have 2 little onesies that I'm bringing that I can put him in. Brought like 3 little pajamas I have this one that is like a fleece pajama, so it's a little bit warmer if it's really cold in the hospital. This one is in a newborn size. Then I have two more that are newborn and one that is 03, just in case we have a larger baby. If we have a larger baby, while my boyfriend gets back home, he can go and grab other pajamas, but for the time being I only brought one. This is the like second one that we brought, and it has like on the tush, it also has like this little wolf, and the third one is quite similar to this one, but it has little foxes on the feet, so I thought it was super cute. So these are the three ones that we are bringing for newborn size, and then we have an extra fleece one that is like this in a 03 month. The last two items that are in my bag are a large plastic bag in which we're going to be able to put all of our clothes, and a little wet bag if anything gets dirty and I need to bring it home to wash. Myself also, I didn't show them, but with the pads I also brought two sets of breast pads, just disposable ones, just in case my milk comes in before. I don't think that that will be the case, but I am bringing them just in case I need them. They're not taking that much room, and I'd rather have them than not have them. And now I'm going to show you like what I have in my last bag, which, as I mentioned, is the stuff for my boyfriend. He is going to also like, I need to add into this bag an extra set of clothes, like for daytime clothes, like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, but we're gonna select those at the last minute. So we have an extra toiletry little item for him. I have this little this is a remainder of deodorant that he had. There's like maybe 4 to 5 uses left, so I put it in here. Then he also has his travel pillow. This is like, I have the, mine does the same thing. It can be worn around the head if you like open the zipper like that, and if you don't open the zipper, it just comes as a little flat pillow, so he can have that if he doesn't have any at the hospital. Sometimes they're low on pillows, so he will at least have that. Then I have, this is a sleeping bag. It's not the warmest one, but at least sometimes they don't have enough blankets for the father, so at least he's going to have something to keep him warm. And then the rest of these, or the rest of the items are in here, are his clothes. So I have a pair of sweatpants, I have a t-shirt, and then like underwears for him. And then the two last little items that I have are these two little travel sizes of perfume. I'm not bringing any for me just because I'm going to be doing skin to skin and stuff like that, and that I don't want to like offend the baby's senses, but he is big on wearing perfumes. I brought those just in case, and they're not taking up any space at all, so I didn't mind having them in his bag. So that is all that I'm bringing with us for the hospital. I know that it might sound like a lot, especially if you're in the US, because a lot of these items are going to be given by your hospital. That's not the case in the hospital in which I'm going, so I need to bring everything with myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And as I mentioned, I am going to by the time this video is up, I'm also going to have the description bar updated, so I will mention if I forgot anything, and like if he had to go out and purchase anything special, that will be linked down below. And I'm also going to mention, like, if there's something that I brought that was like a total mistake and I shouldn't have brought, I'm also going to leave that linked in the description bar down below. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.